Yo, coach, how do you teach respect without fear? It's a strange question, but I'll humor it. It's a good one. I think maybe replace, so fear, maybe we replace that with the word reverence or revere. And reverence shows deep respect, and it comes from a place also has a tone of humility to it. So if you revere, a, a ruler, right? Like that's like you're just that dude runs the country, and I revere them. There's also I think respect has a healthy fear. I mean, like we respect police. I respect my father, and because there was, especially in terms of like when someone is in a position of authority, they have a responsibility, and there's a certain level of order that needs to be kept. Again, going back to the question about discipline and things of that nature, like there needs to be some order, and if you don't have order and can't keep order, then that's unrespectable. And order requires consequences and discipline and enforcement, and people should fear those. Now, what does that enforcement look like? It could be push-ups, it could be a write-up, it could be talking with mom and dad and coach, or like it could be any of those things, right? But fear's not a bad thing. And fear is it's a pretty vital human emotion. So I don't think the goal is to avoid fear altogether. In fact, I think that's a very dangerous thing, to try and remove anything that might make you afraid. Um, that's wild. In fact, fear, a lot of personal growth comes through facing and addressing things. I mean, you want to get maybe a different question about competition, but like that's a wild question. So how to teach your kid to respect without fear, I think it requires a healthy level of fear. Kids should have a healthy level of reverence for their parents and their coaches and people in authority above them, and adults for those above them. And yeah, I think that's natural. I think that's honestly kind of lost, evidenced by this question.